Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday night prime time is underway. And he mishit this one badly. It's out of bounds short of the 40, and they're going to take over at that spot. 1st and 10 from the 41. Off the play fake, Milrow. Buying some time left. Cooper Kupp makes the play. That's a good find from the Alabama rookie, and that'll give him a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Go play action here, it's Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. They'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. Play made by E.J. Speed.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5.
Let's go. Let's go.
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Yeah, that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
They're now set for 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running with Walker again. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. From the red zone now. This one's caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Okay.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Shotgun now for Milrow. The throw is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So that right there, Brock, exactly what you want to start off a contest.
Opening drives are such tone setters. You come out flat as a group, maybe go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Running opportunity for the first time with Joe Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's caught. This is Kirk. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. It's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. I'm getting it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Off the play action. Here's Stroud. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. They're on him as he gets it up to the 47. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now.
Here we go.
Again, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Call that the equivalent of a wild pitch when it comes to baseball, Cage. It's a catastrophic breakdown in mechanics at some point during that snap, and it leads to, well, several seconds of chaos, and unsurprisingly, a turnover on downs.
Mixon breaks the tackle, and he barrels across for the touchdown. The Texans will reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return coming from the 14. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Able to reach the 40 on that play. Give him 24 on that play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Cougar night.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking at first down here. From the gun, Milrow. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Short pass brought in. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 13 on the pickup. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third down. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
It's caught by Elijah Arroyo. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Offense set for a 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks.
Working inside the red zone. Here's a screen out for Walker. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback don't be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets him back behind the sticks.
Completed to his running back. And give him 10 yards there. A lot of work done as they set up third and very short.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with the running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well.
On third down, there goes Charbonnet. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. One man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Alert! Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Ready.
Charbonnet on the toss. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks take a second quarter lead. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that can score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. The coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. That's a catch for Nico Collins. And after making the catch, he is decked quickly at the 38. Working quickly here.
First down, Houston.
Stroud to throw on first down. Left side into the hands of Dell. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Texans in need of some points before the break. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Running with Mixon at the gun. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after it.
And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. First down throw by Stroud. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
On the quick.
On play action, here's Stroud. Into traffic, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Stroud from the pistol. Completes, dialing up Collins again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Took his shot at 6 that time. So it's going to be 3rd and short coming up.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Up and good from Fairbairn. And it's dropped back down to a 4-point game.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70 Pirates, 79 Broncos.
One final shot before the half. His shot downfield will wind up incomplete. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He fields it from the 8. Escapes a defender. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 19. Okay. Right, Tony. Bubby. Yes.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Completed over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. From the gun, Stroud. The 3rd down throw falls incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense, not on that one.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Now it's Milrow. Escapes the pocket. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Shotgun now for Milrow. In the hands of Horton, complete. And he's got them quite the game here, partners, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Come on.
Good play action here. It's Milrow. Bails out of the pocket quick. That's incomplete left side.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
2nd and 10 now. To the left and pulled in by Cup. Into enemy territory and a yard at most from the 1st. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. He felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
He lost it deep left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're going to have to evaluate things now on 4th and short.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He'll throw it. He's looking deep once again. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece.
I got this shit, Skills. I got this shit.
Laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he takes this one in for a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. His return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's first and 10.
Here we go. 18. Okay.
Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These edge defenders in the league today, Kate, they've got so much on their list to do. A huge to-do list. They got to get to the passer, they got to set an edge, and they got to stop that run game, not just on the end of the line, but in that case, right in the middle of the field.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
All right. Tony.
Stroud off the play fake. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
18. Okay.
Throwing on third down. Stroud. One's complete. It's Brian outright. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
You're going to go for this. It's Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And that short gain is enough for a new set of down.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Here's Stroud again. Jump on, caught by his back. And this one does not go far.
I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Again, Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
All right. 18. Okay.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. And he won't find anything here. They're there to drop it for the sack on what's likely the final play of this third quarter. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. Fourth and forever coming up.
All right. 18. Okay.
Desperation time here.
That's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
Milrow with it on first. The Texans throws it in, and they will get him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you are on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative sack like that.
That one's caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7.
And that's good for a Seahawks.
Off the play fake, Milrow. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Myers to add the PAT. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Seahawks push their lead to 18. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. He's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Texans to the line. First and 10. The shotgun, a gift to Mixon. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. On a more aggressive call on second.
From the 29. Short pass brought in. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Tight end going in motion here.
Look hot.
Here's Stroud on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender right at the exact same time there. So second down coming up. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Into the crowd. That pass is intercepted. That is Nick Emenwari. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did for 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Here we go, set. Cowboy 80.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He rolls to his right. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stopped quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. They'll come up first and 10.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Give up the gut to Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks moments away from their 4th win of the year.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he's taken down. Get some quality yardage on that play.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Myers to add the PAT. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Seahawks grow their lead yet again. Now is Dixon to kick this one away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Staying between the tackles with Mixon. Not a whole lot to speak of here, partner. 2-yard gain at most at 2nd down.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Keeping it with Mixon. Broke through the tackle. They crossed the 40. Nice run there. And he's going to be taken down at the 28. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Keeping that pace going as the clock continues to run. Try to throw on 1st down. Headed out right. Now he takes it, and they'll get there and stop him at the line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. One final shot here. And that last pass falls incomplete as this game comes to a close. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner.
Your blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do.